Vic Jagger in the morning with Huggy Lowdown on Magic 102.3 and 92.7. I am smiling from ear to ear because when I tell you we have actress, activist, media personality, LGBTQ plus trailblazer, Miss T.S. Madison in the building.
Yes, God, honey, the doll is in the house. The doll is in the house. Listen, you got to be a real type of woman to get me up early in the morning.
I mean, and you're looking fabulous.
Well, I do what I can do.
You're smelling good.
Well, that's everything black and everything by T.S. Madison, honey. You know, I got it all. I do it all. Listen,
you do.
I'd like to say I want to thank you so much. Thank y'all for having me here this morning. DC is like a second home to me.
Yes.
I remember when it's not. Is it still Chocolate City?
It's kind of. It's
we used to be Chocolate City. Now we're chocolate chips.
Yep,
you chocolate chips.
Yeah, it's a couple of sprinkles.
Sprinkles up in there.
Well, listen, you know,
so
long as it's still chocolate.
It's still a little chocolate.
They got some chocolate in it.
We got to take you to the areas.
Oh, listen, I know the areas got the chicken. I remember, okay, I come up here. There's a show that I do with Octech Productions. Mm-hmm. It's called Hush, and it's on All Black, and it's a DC-based show. Mm-hmm. And on there, my character is Mona D.
Come on, Mona.
Now, when I was up here, I stayed in DC for a couple of weeks, and we were filming the show. Whatever, it's a popular show like all the DC. Mm-hmm. And I didn't know I didn't know that there was a gang of boys called the Southeast Boys or something. Okay. So they were writing the lines in the on the script, and I was just like, yeah, Southeast. They was like, no, master, you got to get it right. Southeast.
Yeah.
It's Southeast Boys.
SOUF.
I was like, oh, okay, I got it. And I remember after taping, right, mm-hmm. I went and I ordered food, and it was from H and Chicken.
Okay.
Wait a minute,
I'm trying to think of.
I don't know.
Was it a curry out, or was it a chicken box type of place, or was it a curry out?
So y'all don't know about H and Chicken?
No.
H and Chicken. Look it up.
Wait a minute. So I didn't say. Listen. So all the DC people telling me to get me some chicken from H and Chicken.
Now, is it H and Chicken?
I may not be saying it right.
Sound like probably one of the curries.
There's an H and Chicken. Yeah, they have one in D.C. and they have Highs. Yeah, they have them.
So listen,
know more about D.C. than
I know.
Listen,
hold on.
I sat on my live
and ate that chicken.
Girl, I was hiding the bit. Listen, I had smoked a little pen. You know, I had came from L.A. I had smoked a little pen.
L.A. pen.
L.A. pen from L.A.
They hit different.
Yeah, they do. It's different. So I'm hitting a pen. I ain't thinking nothing going on. I'm sitting here. I ate a whole 8-piece.
But it happens. Did you have mumbo sauce with it?
I did have mumbo sauce.
Okay. As long as they got mumbo sauce.
They got mumbo sauce. And then I went to this place here called Clyde.
Downtown, right.
Yeah, we know that. That's the late night. That's
now y'all know about y'all.
Of course.
Okay. Yeah. So Clyde's got some of the best chicken wings that I have had in a long time. And I'm going to tell you, as a colored person, as a person of color, colored person, a Negro.
A colored Negro.
I can eat chicken any way it come. Baked, fried, sauteed, fricasseed.
Chicken connoisseur.
Barbecue.
Chickenologist.
Yes. All the things.
A sommelier of chicken.
I will tell you. God, listen, I won't really eat nothing else. God can take all the other and delete the chicken.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look.
You know I had to get that one. Get my chicken out of here.
You know I had that ready for you, right?
Get my chicken.
You have to watch T.S. Madison. Maddie in the morning when I tell you them bottles. Listen, take me out every time.
Get my children out of here. So that's what we're here doing. I'm here in D.C. now. We're doing it. I'm here because it was Pride.
Yes, happy Pride.
Yeah, listen, D.C. gave me a day.
Yes, so talk about your
I have an
T.S.
official,
Madison Day.
Yes,
congratulations.
I have an official T.S. Madison Day, which is May 23rd of every year from now on out. You hear what I'm saying? May 23rd.
Yeah.
So T.S. Madison Day is I'm just overwhelmed.
To be celebrated.
I don't even know what to do on T.S. Madison Day.
I've been following you for so long. And I put so many people onto you. And the first time that I really was like telling people about it is when you were doing Lee Tanya. Wind it up. Wind it up, Lee Tanya.
Yes.
So you've conquered music, TV, film. You're blazing stages with Maddie in the morning. What fuels that fire to keep you living and showing up loud, live, and in color in so many different spaces?
Well, you got to understand that queer people and black people are parallel in their experience, you know. And I hate when black people say, "Oh, well, don't mix that gay stuff up with us because we black." And it's like at the line of intersectionality, we have the same experiences. Black people weren't supposed to be in music. They weren't supposed to be in television. They weren't supposed to be in it. And I'm black and queer at the same exact time.
Yeah.
So I can't stress to people the deep fight, how I'm fighting for us as people of color to be in all those spaces. When you see me as a black queer person in those spaces and kicking in those doors and those things, girl, you got to celebrate that, because I'm doing this so that we all can get through. Because there are people who will say, well, that doesn't affect me because that's queer. Any marginalized group of anything, if it's in danger, we're in danger.
Do you feel the most, and I'm being careful here, but do you feel the most criticism comes from our people?
I want you to do this for me today, sister. I want you to be as raw as sex.
Oh, I'm always going to be raw.
I know, but
I just want to make sure that I'm phrasing this correctly.
I want you to phrase it how it first comes off your mind.
Because from what I see, you can go toe-to-toe with the best of them. And I admire that because we are in a corporate setting. So if somebody calls here and says something crazy, you know, I might get with them, but I don't get with them the T.S. Madison way. And you know what I'm talking about, right?
Well, listen, I'm not afraid to go in the darkness.
Because you have your own. Ain't nobody who gonna check you about it. Who gonna check you about it? But do you feel a lot of criticism comes from your own people?
I do. And it's unfortunate. Well, and here's the thing. As a Libra, I'm able to see it from the balance of, all right, you're a person of color, and you got to act a certain way. You know how they already look at us. But I'm like, no.
Yeah.
You look at me that way too.
Yeah.
And not only do you look at me that way too, you hold me to this place like I'm supposed to be perfect. I'm a human being. I make mistakes. I say the wrong things sometimes or whatever, but you know, I mean.
But you also hold yourself accountable.
I do.
I've seen you come back and correct some things that you have said. And when I tell y'all that TS has done so much, we're going to come back, because we're going to talk about your experience when you first got that call about being on Beyonce's Renaissance album, which is still, like you said, you're still getting checks.
I'm still collecting my mechanical royalties is out there rolling around. Yes, B.
Yes, so from Beyonce's Cozy to RuPaul's Drag Race, we're going to get all into it. T.S. Madison is in the building right here on Magic 102.3 and 92.7. Let's keep the party going.
Oh, yes.
Vic Jagger in the morning with Huggy Lowdown on Magic 102.3 and 92.7 in conversation with the beautiful T.S. Madison.
Honey, she's here, honey. She's here. Loud, live, and in color.
Yes. So from RuPaul's Drag Race to Turned Out with T.S. Madison. You've created a legacy on screen. Now, how does that feel to be a part of this shift where Black trans women are not just seen, but they're celebrated? They're heard. You have a voice and you have that platform, and you continuously, you know, promote and advocate and provide a voice for the community.
Well, I want people to take away from me that, you know, I want to teach you to dance to the beat of your own drum, and it can happen for you either way it goes. You know what I'm saying? Like don't let anybody put you in a box, or don't let anybody tell you what you can or can't do. If they won't give you, it's an old saying, if they won't give you a seat at the table, make your own. If they won't let you in, you know, pitch a tent outside and show them that you will thrive and survive.
Not that kind of tent, though.
What? Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute. What tent?
Tent.
Listen, it's too early for this.
Wait, it is.
Really? We go.
What's happening outside?
Let's keep it moving.
We done lost the room.
Is it a tent revival? He's an on-time God. Yes, he is. Oh.
Now, yes, you were featured on Beyonce's Cozy.
Yes.
The Beyonce.
The Beyonce.
Take us back to that moment. How did hearing your voice on the Renaissance album feel? Like, what was that moment like for you? And did you feel like it was another door that was kicked down?
Well, it was.
Yeah.
And Beyonce is she's a worldwide icon, and I love her, and I love that the fact that she chose to use that part of my monologue, because that monologue came from a hurt place in my heart, and I ranted about it. I was ranting about being black, being trans, being looked over, being, because this was during the time when George Floyd was murdered. And at the same time, a woman by the name of Iana Dior was being beat up in the gas station by black people. And I was like, when do we call into our blackness and understand, like our black is on the line right now. Black is beautiful. All shades of black, all hues of black, all colors of black. Like black is important to be. It's just important, and it's to be protected. Like from heterosexual to transsexual to cisgender to pansexual to whatever, it needs to be protected because black is beautiful, and that was my rant. And at the time, I guess Beyonce was doing the Renaissance, and she was like, she saw that, and it moved her. On my very first time meeting Beyonce, my first words to her was, "Bitch!" They say Beyonce all on his mouth like liquor.
What?
What was her reaction? What was her reaction?
She fell out laughing, and she fell into my arms, and we hugged each other for a very long time, and we talked about, how, she loves me, I love her. And I had been telling people for years, I said, girl, Beyonce follow me. Beyonce be watching me. They said, great, Beyonce don't be watching you.
They would say,
back then, I would say, girl, Beyonce watching me. I'm telling you, I know she watched me.
And then look.
And then years came later, and here go Beyonce all on his mouth like liquor.
Like liquor.
Yeah.
And I love that. And I feel like I manifested you here.
You did.
Because I did see you doing your show in D.C. And I was like, dang, T.S. Madison was here. I wish we could have got her on the show.
And here she go.
And then,
Here
boom.
she go. Here
and
she
now
go.
look. So, it is speaking it into existence and really like believing in what you're doing and the impact that you will have. I knew having you in this studio would bring a different kind of energy, and we love it.
Is it high energy?
It is.
It's good high energy, yeah.
I mean, is it high energy?
I ain't high yet.
Oh.
But later on tonight at the show, I need y'all to come on out, ladies and gentlemen, get y'all tickets. We are live in color at the Howard Theater for some popular hot gossip. I'm going to say, because I know I can't cuss on the radio.
Please,
so it's
please
popular hot gossip.
Yeah.
Those that follow the show, they know what it is. It's that kind of talk that we're having down to the Howard Theater tonight, honey. Doors open at 8:00 p.m. Come on, get your tickets. They're still on sale. Go to howardtheater.com. You can get your tickets at Ticketweb, howardtheater.com. You can get get your tickets for the night.
And y'all are in for a show. Is there a difference from when because you've been from the basement and we've seen the progression of your own personal show, but then going on to television? Is there a bit? Did you feel like you had to pull it back just a little bit? Because they were like, "T.S. now, listen, we want to keep you on it."
One thing about me, I'm gonna get a coin. I'm gonna get a coin, and listen. And whatever the coin calls for me to behave, I'm gonna behave with a coin at.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna ask them, "Hey, how much a TS can I give?" If they say put the tip in, that's all they're gonna get the tip. If they say give it all, TS, it's going from the tip to the base.
We didn't ask, so. We didn't ask before she said it. So on that note, T.S., let everyone know everything you have going on and where they can follow you.
Honey, I am T.S. Madison. I am always loud, live, and in the color.
Okay.
I have a podcast called The Outlaws Podcast. It's on the iHeartRadio app. I'm in movies, television, songs, all the things. Please just make sure you follow me at T.S. Madison on everything. You'll see a blue dot, so you know that is me. There's some perpetrating out there, perpetrating a fraud, but there's only one.
Right.
I'm one of one, honey. I'm one T.S. Ain't no other one like me. It may be a T.S. out there, but it ain't T.S. Madison, honey. Make sure you're following her to get all things T.S. Madison news.
Is this thing on?
Is this thing
T.S.
recorded?
Madison.
It's a one and done.
Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank y'all.
We love you. We appreciate you.
Awesome.
We always support you.
I'll be back, DC.
Yes, indeed.
I know some men here.
Big, I hope not nobody. No, hold on, wait. No, hold on
Say
now.
that for later on.
Big Jack in the morning with Huggy
It's too
Lowdown.
early.
Y'all keep it right here. Love you for listening, DMV.